What is going on with Bitcoin? Today, there was a big earnings reveal, okay? And that was from Tesla. Tesla, which has been on an absolutely on a roll. Their deliveries keeps going up like 40% every year, right? They made more money than ever, yet they're getting pounded in the aftermarket because their profits are not as much as expected, even though their business went up by 46% year to year, which is absolutely fantastic, right? So that happens a lot. But what does it have to do with Tesla? People have noted that Tesla's Bitcoin holdings have not moved. It still is there, hundreds of millions, so that's quite a lot. And one thing that I think people forgot about is the fact that Elon said, okay, Tesla will set Bitcoin payments again once miners use 50% clean energy. This was said years ago. And I know he's busy, especially with Twitter now and everything else, right? But can this also be a catalyst? We knew that SEC losing the XRP case would be a catalyst, but I totally forgot that this could also be a catalyst if Tesla opens up Bitcoin payments once again. And guess what? Bitcoin mining is already using 50%, okay, of renewable energy. So this actually could be coming later this year. I'm hoping, okay, that Elon announces this because he hasn't done much with crypto recently. Not even with Doge. He hasn't talked about Doge at all, right? But maybe he's planning on something big, right? Maybe when he integrates crypto payments or comes out with an in-house DEX or something, a wallet, right? Maybe then he'll do something with Doge and then also announce this at the same time. It'll be absolutely fantastic, right? But overall, Bitcoin mining, a lot of states are pro Bitcoin mining. It helps states improve their power grid because it pulls in revenue and they have to upgrade their infrastructure. Overall, it's a net win. And despite the fact there are a lot of naysayers saying, well, Bitcoin mining takes up so much power, right? But no one goes after water heaters or space heaters or Christmas lights, right? People don't realize how much energy they take, and no one's going after them. No one's saying that we should ban space heaters or water heaters or dryers, right? So it's kind of silly if you think about that. Bitcoin mining takes a very, very, very small amount of the overall energy grid of the world. You know, I did notice, obviously with all the enthusiasm over, a spot Bitcoin ETF, right? We know that there are others that are kind of like a middle ground between a full spot Bitcoin ETF and Bitcoin, right? And I noticed this article is talking about ARK Invest and their ETF. And if you look at it, their ARK W, which is their next generation internet ETF, their top holdings are very, very, very heavy into crypto related companies. The biggest holding is Coinbase at 8.7%. You have Tesla in there, but keep in mind, Tesla also holds Bitcoin. You have Grayscale Bitcoin Trust up there. And then you have Block, which was Square, also a big Bitcoin company, right? So basically the top 4 companies within ARK W are either related directly to Bitcoin or companies that hold Bitcoin. So that's why Cathie Wood is so bullish on Bitcoin, because she just is. She just is, and she knows Bitcoin will go a lot higher. And once a Bitcoin spot ETF comes out, there will be more companies that are coming in, more money that will be flowing in, and it's just going to be quite amazing. And as for Bitcoin itself, well, it just continues to chug away, even though it might be boring, but from a technical standpoint, it keeps on breaking these moving averages that are really, really bullish. Really bullish indeed. This one is the 20 SMA on the monthly scale. And again, I've shown a couple of these. Whatever Bitcoin breaks through some of these moving averages, which keep in mind are lagging indicators, so it takes a while before this happens. And especially on a monthly scale, this is stretched out for years upon years upon years. And the last 2 times Bitcoin did this, it started skyrocketing, okay? It's the start of the bull run. And, of course, we're in that period already. So, absolutely fantastic. Really, really fantastic. And we have about another 280 days before we get to that halving event. And then things will be even more fantastic. Just look at all the times, okay? Bitcoin hit that halving event, and then, boom, just started going up parabolically. That is what we are waiting for, okay? The last leg of the cycle, which this time around, who knows? 200,000, 250,000, 300,000, 500,000, right? With all the institution money coming in, who knows? Anything that relates to Bitcoin right now is doing well. I mean, even El Salvador's, their bonds, which are due in 2027, has gained 62% in the last 6 months. So people that don't think that the Bitcoin experiment is working in El Salvador, well, think again. I mean, they were able to pay off loans that people thought they couldn't pay off. Their bonds are surging because of Bitcoin's rise enthusiasm these days, right? So they are doing good. And I'm sure other countries are paying attention. And that is what we want. We want more global adoption. We want more countries that's suffering with hyperinflation or suffering from the IMF or World Bank, right? They want to get off and break the chains. The best way to do it is to go and adopt Bitcoin. You know, that's another catalyst to look forward to, right? But overall, right now, we know that even though Bitcoin is kind of stagnant, kind of neutral, right? There's still a lot of great things about it. Fundamentals continue to get better and better and better and better. This one is net realized P&L, profit and loss, adjusted for market cap. Basically, what you need to take out of this graph is we're no longer in red. We have come out of crypto winter. We have started the next bull run. And whenever it turns green, generally it continues and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, just like all these other graphs that I've shown you. And of course, the number of holders, number of supply being hodled and held continues to go upwards and upwards and upwards and upwards. So supply last active for 2+ years since 2021 is over 50%. Over 50% of the supply has been held for 2 years, right? That's amazing. And that number goes up and up and up every single cycle, every single downturn, and then recovery. This number gets higher and higher and higher. So Bitcoin is very scarce as well. I can't emphasize that enough. It seems like there will be enough Bitcoin forever. That's simply not true.